Pondurangan was sending the foundation, right? So there is something called permissionless. Usually, because we are trying to convert a centralization into the decentralized one. The fundamental principle of blockchain is a decentralization, right? Because of the centralization only, all the banking things, the system got collapsed, and about a lot of money, right? About $700 billion were pumped in by the US government, right? In order to overcome that challenges in 2008. But still, we are not able to come out. I hope all of you know about it, right? That's a chain reactions happen. Now, what I'm trying to tell you, please understand that is we are moving away from the centralized to the centralized environment. So when you move to the decentralized environment, again, this concept was clearly called out by Professor Pondurangan. One end we keep the decentralization. If you look into the triangle, when you want to keep the privacy higher, the cost will be higher, right? So meaning in the blockchain, if you talk about only the privacy, I need to put a lot of algorithm on privacy, then the cost of the blockchain will go higher. Okay. But on another end, I put a lot of importance on security. Then the scalability is a question, right? But obviously speaking, the blockchain should have all these combinations, right? So that is what is very, very difficult. Then that is why Professor was telling that the blockchain concept keeps on evolving, right? So we should have a decentralization. It also should talk about security. It also should talk about the privacy. The cost also should be lower, and the scalability also should be good. So that is why we have a different types of blockchain to cater to this need. The first very default thing is a fully decentralized system that we call it as a public permissionless blockchain, fully decentralized, right? Anybody can take part in it. The best example is Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is also one of the, I'm talking about the Bitcoin currency, right? It can be given as an example of a public blockchain, public permissionless blockchain. So anybody can add it, anybody can become a miner, right? And anybody can add the transaction, anybody can buy it also. The problem comes only when you are trying to convert the Bitcoin into US dollar. That is the fiat currency, right? That is where we all get caught. The concept of cryptocurrency and the cryptocurrency level is going very good, no doubt about it. But cryptocurrency alone is not enough, right? In order to use it in my day-to-day life, I need to convert my cryptocurrency into a fiat currency. Without that, I cannot use it, right? So that part is still going after 10 years or 12 years into the system. I'll say that first paper, right, of the blockchain came in the year 2009, right? So after 11 years almost, still we have this problem, connecting or converting cryptocurrency into the fiat currency, right? It is not being addressed, but we are evolving a lot in the last 10 years on the blockchain technology. So please understand, blockchain technology is a fundamental technology behind the Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin, there are a lot of cryptocurrency has evolved over a period of time. But blockchain concept is something unique. That is what I think we are talking about it today. And blockchain can be applied in a multiple domains, technology, and like a banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, retail, right, real estate, education, like this, because of the blockchain as a technology, right? So in addition to the cryptocurrency. Okay, coming back to this topic. So fully decentralized is an authentic blockchain we call, because one of the earlier system got developed using fully decentralized system. So anyone public can participate it and anyone can add it. What is the problem? Because I'm allowing the system to accessible by the public, the scalability is a question. Because it become a very heavy, right? A lot of people will get transacted, right? And whom I need to allow. So there are a lot of things. Then the scalability is a big issue as far as the public permission blockchain is concerned.